I would say the key advice for me is it may be initially a communication task because you have to explain why, as a company, we are now harmonizing across entities and how we bring more standardization, harmonization, unification into the firm. But then really this task of adopting or creating ownership for a global standard is primary leadership responsibility, right? And that needs this idea that I have to involve the local teams, not to redesign everything, but really to understand the standard, understand the reasons for why we created it, but also give people again and again the clarity around why also local excellence still matters. We're not trying to make everything the same. We're just trying to make a strong floor, because then, there's no ceiling for actually local excellence. So investing in translating the standard into the daily work and then continuously measuring, are people still confident, or how confident, how competent, how committed they are, so that you can adjust, is really key. But in essence, it's about this takeaway that local ownership cannot be demanded, but that you have to build it conversation by conversation, and it does take time, but it will happen eventually.
That's a great message. And I mean, for senior transformation leaders to leave them with something today to go and think about, I mean, what's one message about, local ownership in global ERP programs, and something that they should act on immediately if they're in this situation at the moment, or they're adopting that global standard? What is something that they should act on immediately?
Yeah, I think it's really the message around dare to be transparent and dare to be simple, right? So people appreciate honest, clear messages. They all appreciate in every single country if they feel like they're talked to like partners in this journey, and not just, if it doesn't feel like it's done to them, but it's actually done with them. So I always like to say this idea of like, if it's about me, then not without me. So if you keep that in mind as a leader, that you have to invest in this and that it does take time, then I think you're on a good track.
That's fantastic. Transparency, communication, and respect
Yes.
is sort of the main pillars.